So today we're going to be, of course, working with the energy, the light geometry of the star tetrahedron. It's not a solid structure. It is created of light geometry through consciousness. It's the mystical marriage of the two aspects of the divine, power and love. And as they are brought back together in this mystical marriage, it then creates something more than power and love. In the uniting, it creates what we call the Christ consciousness, not a person, but a quality, a system of energy that, as we well know, when it is formulated, it opens a sacred doorway, literally a vortex, interdimensionally, back into the void, from out of which we first emerge to begin our great journey of creation. From out of the void, we first emanated as a point of light. The void, where all things exist in potentiality and possibilities, but it is the void where nothing exists in form, only ideas, possibilities. And the void then wanted to see what it was. If you can imagine, you're in a dark room and everything that could ever exist is in that very dark room, but there's not a photon of light within it. You would see nothing. But if you had one small pinlight flashlight, you could turn it on and you could then shine it in the dark room and you could illuminate specific things that you wanted to illuminate by simply making a choice. I illuminate this. And as you point the light, it illuminates it, and thus it is manifest. It is revealed. And so in exactly the same way, the void wanted to see itself, and so it created light by asking the question, what am I? In that moment, light was created. That light then diffracted into literally billions of points of light, and each of you then, in your highest self, is one of those points of light. That point of light then wanted to be able to create a system to be able to see itself, and so it then divided itself into the two aspects of yin, yang, power, love, masculine and feminine, and then began to move within the three-dimensional worlds of form, learning about power and learning about love. In the first go-around, so to speak, power was more about manipulation, control, desiring, needing, and wanting, not in error, but simply the gathering of information. Love, in its most primal aspect, was emotion, fear, worry, sadness, grief, shame, frustration. And so that was emotion. But when emotion was finally beginning to be understood, it began to be love. When I love myself and I love that which I am, there's no longer sadness, there's no longer loneliness, there's no longer fear or worry. And then when the aspect of power begins to be honed and refined, it becomes simply focused attention, a very powerful light that focuses attention. Much like the projector at the movie, when you go to the movie, they turn the very bright projector on. As it shines through film, it then creates upon the screen this amazing montage of a reality. And so in the exact same way, when we learn to focus power supremely, and then through the feeling of love and imagination, we hold that, the supreme focusing of attention through imagination and feeling would send light rippling through that imagination and feeling, and voila, manifestation would occur. And so we would no longer create by action and doing and needing and wanting. We would simply focus light, feel, and create, which is really the next level of evolution for humanity. So we become literally human divine beings. So that's the great work we are dancing with today. Very, very exciting work.